Hey yo, what's cooking, my boys? Welcome back to your favorite Mortal Kombat channel on the entirety of the YouTube platform. Now today we actually have some good news concerning the Mortal Kombat 2 movie, my boys, and that is because some people actually got the chance to see the movie early, and man, let me tell you, the reviews are booming.
The sun rises for me. Respect my name.
She kinda bad though.
Now, not only are people saying that this movie is way better than the first one, but one of these people actually confirmed that Cole Young will not be the main character of this movie.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP!
One of the biggest complaints from the first movie was, where's the tournament? Well, they heard us loud and clear because this movie is all about that damn tournament. As we also swap out Cole Young for both Johnny Cage and Katana. Katana is definitely the beating heart of this movie, but don't let that fool you because she had those fans.
And I don't want to give people false hope, but I did find this under the comment section of another similar TikTok. So who knows, maybe they did listen to the fans. Now, another thing that I did see get hyped up on the internet was the fight between Kung Lao and Liu Kang. And yeah, your boy did actually see a little bit of the clip online. And just based off what I saw, I understand why it's getting glazed now. But the clip pretty much confirms that we are getting revenants in this movie because Kung Lao, his eyes are all blacked out. And if you remember in the previous movie, he did get his shit sucked.
He's about to get his soul sucked.
Check out what Super had to say.
They showed a lot of respect to the characters that made it from the first movie to the second movie. One thing that I also liked is there was a lot of comedy. I think for me personally is the fight between Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Woo! Guys, I almost teared up. I felt my eyes getting watery during that scene. No tears actually came out.
And he's not the only one that had something to say about that fight.
Fatalities were the reason that games had to have ratings now. So it's nice to know that even after all these years, all these games and movies, they are still finding ways to get even more creative, bloody, and disgusting. There was hella times my theater was like, but in a good way. And there's one particular action fight scene that had my audience going crazy, myself included. I couldn't sit back and be like, damn, shit, it sent me something to me.
And you just know when they're advertising the movie like this in the middle of the street, the movie's gonna be good, bro. And you can't even blame Kung Lao for this. Look how bro parked. You're taking up 2 spots and you're parked sideways. Your parking is not worthy. I don't know, maybe that's Ed Boon's car, who knows. And here we even have a review from someone on Reddit that got to see the movie early, and they say, my review of Mortal Kombat 2 was lucky enough to win passes to an advanced screening of the new Mortal Kombat movie. And here are my thoughts. Mortal Kombat 2 was a bloody, relentless thrill ride that topped its predecessor in nearly every way. The action was slick and brutal, and the writers did well to balance the characters' power levels, making battles more unpredictable, so the audience can second guess who might come out on top. Shao Kahn does have that final boss aura that was missing from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and was especially emphasized here by the audio, as every step he takes is punctuated by a rumbling bass. Katana's story was a pleasant surprise for me. I tend to consider her a relatively bland character in the games. Here, her ferocity proved her worthy of being one of the primary protagonists. I especially loved the way epic battles kicked up the adrenaline by using sound cues that fans of the franchise will recognize, amplifying the adrenaline. I got goosebumps 3 times due to the sound alone. Johnny Cage and Baraka are excellent additions to the cast, and the writers have restored my faith in their ability to deliver characterization, humor, and camp alongside the lore that defines the Mortal Kombat series. I want more. And up next, we have a video explaining why the previous Mortal Kombat movie was as bad as it actually was.
What was the first iteration of the hat? Why was it so heavy? Just so that it looked good on camera?
I think, the reason for it is because the whole first Mortal Kombat itself was an experiment. Because no one had touched this IP for a long time, and every department was trying to figure it out as we went, especially wardrobe, and...
Even the fight scenes too, a lot of it was done on the spot, right?
Yeah, that's right, because we didn't have a lot of prep time for the first one, It was all kind of on the go, and I remember the stunt team, at one point, they were so busy with the other fight scenes that they came to me and said, hey Max, we know you're from Jackie Chan's stunt team, so could you just, choreograph your own fight? That would help us a lot to save time. I was like, yeah, sure, I love it.
And while it does suck that the movie had to be done last minute and pretty much rushed out, it is kind of cool that it ended up leading to this moment where this new movie is actually getting really good praise, and I guess we'll have to see on Friday if it's really that good. Overall, it is a much better film than the first one, which everyone seems to agree on. It isn't perfect by any means, and I'm gonna list all the negatives I can think of, but again, these are all my opinions. Positives. Fights are much better choreographed this time around. Favorite fights. Number 1, King Jared. 2, Sindel Sonya. 3, Liu Kang versus Kung Lao. Number 4, Johnny versus Barack. Scorpion versus Noob. And Shao Kahn versus Kitana. I also felt the dialogue was much better for the characters. Johnny is hilarious and of course Kano, but Johnny was also serious when he needed to be. Baraka was awesome and hilarious too, but Shao had some pretty badass lines. Comedy landed this time too, story flowed, and I felt the pacing was better. And now for the negatives. Some decisions I kind of don't agree with, like Quan and Shang kind of being sidelined and not doing much. Raiden not doing much once again, kind of wish Scorpion and Noob had more screen time. Felt like it was less than the last movie. And I felt like a little more 1v1 fights, like specifically Noob and Scorpion should have been a 1v1 the whole time. I know some people won't like some decisions on the deaths, etc. And I do feel like it ends a little weird with certain deaths. But overall, it was much better as a film, so I was happy. I don't know, man, the fact that King Jared is the only character on that list that doesn't have an opponent leads me to think that it either might be a character that they haven't shown in the trailers that they're hiding from us, or it's gonna be Cole Young and he's gonna get crushed. That's why they're not putting his name on there. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Honestly, it could just be King Jared getting clapped by Shao Kahn though, so who knows. Now, going back to the whole Cole Young not being the main character anymore situation, I went back to look at some of the cast interviews and I only saw Louis Tan like once, maybe twice in all of the cast interviews that I saw. And you know, you would expect the main character of the movie to be showing off a lot, or at least trying to promote the movie a lot for the audience, right? So who knows, maybe this is foreshadowing that he also might get his soul sucked as well.
He's about to get his soul sucked.
Like, how is the dude that's playing King Jared hopping on more interviews than the main character from the previous movie? That is a little bit wild to me. So yeah, boys, that pretty much does it for this one. I just wanted to make a quick little update video on the movie and the first reviews that came out for it. I'm pretty excited for this Friday, and yeah, let me know what y'all think.